not specifically related maybe to Asia, but also affects the global economy is the Brexit issue. You know, UK is gonna be separating from European Union, as you know, but nobody knows when, how is there gonna be a specific deal between UK and Europe. So that's also creating a big question mark. And the final one is, I will say, again, coming specifically from the Eurozone, the European area, there is the economic slowdown. I think they are managing it in a very professional way. On the other side, US is doing more pressure, more aggressive, which I don't like personally, but I think Asian side is more cool and not overreacting. But the problem is nobody knows where it's going to go. Is it going to cool down? Is it going to get worse? The tension, I mean, therefore there's the unpredictable danger.
Probably worse.
Probably, yeah, probably. Like you just said before in your answer, I think Thailand is smartly getting the utilization out of this crisis, seeing it as an opportunity, because what I'm going to be talking about Thailand is not going to be negative, it's positive on the other hand. Because what we see about Thailand economy, first of all, the currency, the Thailand currency is doing good compared to other Asian currencies. And in terms of the trade balance, right. You have a strong trade balance right now. You're a dominant export company, which is important under these conditions. And overall, I think you're doing good. And also, I would like to add a couple of more things. In terms of the foreign exchange reserves, you are at the highest levels so far, which is good, because investors like that type of levels in case of emergencies or conflicts around the world, which is a good thing, having the highest level of foreign exchange reserves. And also the latest interest rate cuts has been also good for the economy. The market has responded positively. So if we add all of them together, I would say, I mean, I don't want to exaggerate, but it's good. The outlook for Thailand economy is good.
Waiting with GKFX, or any ideas on the gold and other commodities?
Yes, I think it's a good opportunity for commodities investment right now, because like I said, there's big uncertainties going on between US and China,
yes.
And the Brexit one, and now there's another uncertainty around European Central Bank. President has changed, so many dynamics are going on around the world. Under those conditions, investors love commodities. Especially, I like to underline the gold and the silver, right? Not the oil though. When I say commodities, there's a problem around oil prices because US is putting pressure to lower the oil prices around the world. Therefore, I wouldn't necessarily recommend, the oil as a commodity, but the gold and the highest, and then maybe next the silver. Those commodities are always seen as safe havens. If there's a chaos around the world, if the economy is going down, commodity investment and gold investment has always been positive if you look at the past.
Okay, well, that's a overview in general. Okay, let's change direction a little bit. Okay, tell us more about the Global Capital Group. Just tell about yourselves. What do you sell to clients besides brokerage?
Global Capital Group has been around for the next 10 years. I'll jump to that. We are a very strong group. We are a global group. We are operational in more than 15 different countries. We started 10 years ago in London, United Kingdom, and then we have penetrated into different regions like Asia, Middle East, and Europe. And going forward, we also have a big appetite going into new regions as well. Besides the global brokerage, which you see at the left side, we have different brands which we are providing to our customers for global brokerage. We have, the GKFX, GKFXPrime, AKFX, the GK Invest, DK Trade, and GKFX Cambodia. So we are operating in China, in Thailand, Malaysia, in Vietnam, Indonesia. For example, GK Invest is our brand name in Indonesia. DK Trade we just launched in Vietnam, and GK Cambodia we also just launched. So for AKFX, we are using our brand name GKFX in UK, in Germany, in Spain, and also in Middle East. We are operating in Dubai and Jordan, Amman.
Okay, final question for you. Okay, no more. Okay. When it comes to trading, what are the main differences? What are the main differentiating factors for GKFXPrime?
Yes, I think that's a very key question. Let me try to emphasize a couple of factors which are important for us. First of all, we value our clients and we value our intermediary brokers. And that's very important for us. Integrity is extremely important, which means we are always doing the right thing for the client, for our brokers, and for our partners. So we are a trustworthy partner as well for them. So I think that's the main message I'd like to give about our differentiating factor. Besides, of course, the client experience and operational excellence, etc. And one more thing about our differentiating factors. Of course, we are serving many products, and you will hear more about CFDs today. Other products, commodities, forex products, etc. I don't want to go into detail, but what I'd like to underline, and also my friend here is our Group Chief Operating Officer. He will also give more details. But as the Group CEO, operational excellence is very important for us. Whatever we do, whatever the brokers or the clients are going through in terms of operations, for example, you like to withdraw your money, you like to deposit your money, and those operations should be very smooth, very user-friendly. And that's what we are really working for. And I believe GKFXPrime is going to be different, and is different from their competitors in terms of responding to our clients and being operationally excellent.
Okay, well, I've got some question for you now, Varys. What's the major strategic decision for sustainable clients or sustaining clients with GKFX?
Yes, thank you for the question, and welcome our guest again. My name is Push Garachai. I'm the Group COO, Chief Operating Officer, hearing the all global operational aspects next to risk and compliance and some trading issues, including the products. Coming back to the question again, the clients and our introducing brokers, our partners, are sitting in the very center of our business. Even globally and in different segmentations. So they are very important, and we do believe that the market in the market awareness can be done through the partners and the clients, and through the best execution and experiences. It doesn't mean necessarily the pricing, but also the service quality, and it comes to the operational support and risk management and compliance, etc. And also, the operational service quality is very important, meaning that we need to respond to our clients in regards to their needs and very fastly, and the execution should be very fast on the other hand. So it necessarily increases the sustainable business in all local markets. Of course, we need to keep our service aligned amongst different locations because we are global players, but we are very much concentrated on the clients' local needs, and necessarily we are changing our product types based on the local needs. Therefore, we are listening very closely with our country managers in our offices, and they are collecting the needs of the clients and our partners, introducing brokers. So we are shaping our products and the service based on the needs, local needs, and we are trying to respond very actively, proactively, and we are shaping our front page services. Yes, we are dividing into three stages of trading lifetime, and online trading, which means that NDD, non-dealing desk, and then risk management, then compliance. So through the online trading, client trades make these trades based on the trading department's products under the control of risk management. And the risk management side, the risk management team, which is very strong globally compared to the competitors, I can assure, I can say easily that, is monitoring it very closely in regards to the best execution, meaning that the price speed and order sizes, and that there won't be any conflict of interest. And the third step is compliance. Compliance is, again, monitoring and using the benchmark of the ESMA and MiFID on behalf of clients. That there is no, this is the second step of control, there is no conflict of interest against the client, there is no abuse for both sides, and there is a strong TCF, which means that TCF means that trading client fair.
Oh, okay.